Hello, friends, welcome to Divine Connection. And today we will talk about Ascendant through all houses. So, when Ascendant stays in first house, it is it gets exalted in own sign, and Ascendant in own first sign, own first house, it is a very good position. It is also a Raj Yoga, a very super position, and it always gives best effects, and such person always gets everything good best in his life. Ascendant in second house. When Ascendant goes to the second house, the person becomes greedy, talkative, then beautiful, and sometimes it is lusty also. It also lust. It also cheats to some people. They become very selfish due to this position, but it is also a good position. Person is always good in terms of health, regarding wealth also. So it is also a good position when the ascendant lord goes to the second house. When ascendant lord goes to the third house. When ascendant lord goes to the third house, the person becomes very angry, skillful, then he has a angry attitude always, and he always like to talk, always like to communicate with friends, and it is also good position in the third house. He gets some problems in his life period during its dasha period, but it is also a normal position for normal growth of life. When ascendant lord goes to the fourth house. When ascendant lord goes to the fourth house, it is also a best position. A person always gets everything, land property, then vehicles, and all types of pleasures after his marriage. He always gets love from people, from his mother, that is from parents. When ascendant lord goes to the fifth house. When ascendant lord goes to the fifth house, the person becomes very spiritual, very God fearing, and he always do something for people. He always like to help people. He always like knowledge. He is like a study person. He is a very fortunate person. Fifth house is very auspicious house, so he gets everything in his life period if ascendant lord goes to the fifth house. When ascendant lord goes to the sixth house. When ascendant lord goes to the sixth house, the person has to face many problems in his life period and many delays in his life. He always tries to do anything, but he always gets failure at first two attempts. After two attempts, after at the third time he gets success in the same field where he is. It is also something bad. This position is also something bad for his health. Next, when ascendant lord goes to the seventh house. When ascendant lord goes to the seventh house, the person is very mature person, very dynamic person, always tries to talk. I always he always busy in people for getting something from them. He is always attracted towards opposite sex easily. He is a he always likes bed pleasures. He is always a entrepreneur. He always like leadership, and this is also a good position for Ascendant Lord in the seventh house. And he also do love marriage if the Ascendant Lord goes to the seventh house. Then Ascendant Lord in the eighth house. When the Ascendant Lord goes in the eighth house, the person have a bad tendency towards the world. The person is pessimistic. The person has always a bad health. The person is very, he always suffers by any diseases, wine diseases, or stomach problems. He always gets troubles, but it is always, but although it is a good position because eighth house is also good for research and deep thinking, spirituality. Next, when the Lord goes to the ninth house, when the Ascendant Lord goes to the ninth house, the person becomes spiritual, the person goes to the abroad, the person goes to the abroad for higher studies, the person has very optimistic attitude towards life, the person is very spiritual, the person have a good mind and a good person only. He gets everything in his life period, money, luxury and everything. It is a Raj Yoga, so it is a nice position. When Ascendant Lord goes to the 10th house, when Ascendant Lord goes to the 10th house, it is also very nice position. These people are very workaholic people. They like to work all the time. They are usually in the always, this position always bring to the person in the field of jurisdiction, in music field, in cinema, and in teaching field. So this is also nice position for Ascendant Lord to be in 10th house. It is a very good position. Then Ascendant Lord in the 11th house. Ascendant Lord when goes to the 11th house, it gives uh, some good and some bad effects. Sometimes person have to strive hard to earn money for him. Sometimes the person always try to earn money from illegal ways, but all the time he tries to get something from people. He is a very greedy person, very selfish person, but it is good for love marriage. Such a person do love marriage in his life. The Ascendant Lord in the 12th house. The Ascendant Lord in the 12th house is not so good position, but it is very confusing position. Such a person always get everything in his life period, but the person has to face delays in his life period. He loves spirituality all the time. The person have a very good mind, a very good soul. The person always like dharma, religion. He always try to help helpless poor people. He always believe in giving donations to the religious religious places. He always honors to respect to older people. He always give honors to older people, then teachers, sages, and one very important that such a person always have chances to go abroad and settle there. But the person is always a spendthrift. He spends much than he earns. So this was a video on Ascendant through all houses. Please give us feedback, send us emails. Please like the video. If you like, don't forget to comment, share, subscribe. Thank you very much.